is in full swing, and so is the NBA. Hey, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
So here we go. The Bucks win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. They've got Dennis Rodman. Hardaway is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Wallace, and it's McGrady in at the 3 spot. And it's the Hornets ball. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
Noah with a screen for Doncic. From outside, off the mark. Doncic against Hardaway.
And I like seeing McGrady rise up for the dunk. Has amazing leaping ability and good reach, too. He makes it look easy.
Roy passes to Siakam. Over Rodman. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that. Outside Hardaway. Jordan, the pass to McGrady. Back to Jordan. Charlotte moving the ball around. Here's Rodman. Pass to Wallace. Out to Hardaway. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. Roy with some nice D.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Doncic against Hardaway. Takes a 3. The Hornets pull it in.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Misses from short range. Bucks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. A shot by Roy. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
One of Roy's specialties is the catch and shoot. Outstanding in that regard.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend on it.
365, 24/7.
Wow.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
The drive by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
You know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And if you want athletic ability, look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who is such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
You and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Hardaway kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Bridges dishes to Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. 8 points for him. And Sean's like us, you travel all over the country for the NBAs. You go to the games. You're talking with the general managers, the coaches, the big-name players. That aside, do you have a favorite city that you like to visit?
You're putting me on the spot here, Kevin. Listen, I love going to L.A. because you see multiple teams coming in with the Clippers and the Lakers. So I love to be proficient. I love being efficient, Kevin. I love making the best use of my time. What's your favorite NBA city?
I've got 3, and it's been 3 since I got in the league in '82. I like Miami, I like New York, and I like Boston. Every city has got charm, right? But those 3 cities have kind of stuck out to me. I enjoy them a lot.
Those are the best of the best, Kevin. You're picking the best cities in the league. We got to go to Sacramento one of these days. Let's go to Charlotte.
I love Sacramento. I had a chance to go to Sacramento one. I love Sacramento.
Those crowds get rowdy. I was there for their playoff series against the Warriors when they snapped a 16-year drought. Those fans are the loudest that I've seen since I've been there.
They love their teams.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Outside Jordan, inside, and he jams it with authority.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
For Milwaukee, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Doncic, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Doncic has got 10 points in the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Jordan, Noah with the block.
A defensive stalwart. Noah's length is what allows him to erase shots.
A different look for Milwaukee. Stewart comes in for Joakim Noah. And Troy in for Luka Doncic. Roy from outside. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Here's McGrady. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. He's got 10. Milwaukee has gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. Here's Nemo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Penny Hardaway. The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That one is off. Scoot Henderson's checked in for the Bucks. Charlotte also making some changes. Zach LaVine's checked in for McGrady. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Michael Jordan. Charlotte trailing. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I tell you what, Ball has excellent speed. He's got good size, and his savvy shows up right there because he's cutting right into the heart of the defense at just the right time.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nemo. Cans it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jacks up a 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Milwaukee Bucks. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So with George on the bench, here's the 5 for non-hitters right now. They've got Brandon Roy, Isaiah Stewart out there with Smith. Then there's Scoot Henderson. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk, correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Ball surveying the defense. Lopez passes to Levine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Miami Heat. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Hawks, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
The Bucks making a switch here. Siakam's checked in. Good on the three-point shot. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Lopez comes in for Andrew Bogut, and Ball subbed in for Bridges. At the elbow, it's Henderson. Siakam outside. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Smith, no luck. Hornets trail by 5. Ball kicks to Lopez. Ball against Roy. The kick out to Lopez. Hardaway passes to Lopez. Roy with the rebound. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering. the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
To the paint. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with the team. George is checked in for the Bucks. Luka Doncic comes in for Scoot Henderson. The Hornets also changing it up. Bridges is checked in for Lopez. McGrady comes in for Zach LaVine. And Jordan subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Doncic. A shot missing. Hornets trail by 5. Outside Hardaway. McGrady kicks to Jordan. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience and the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. Out to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Charlotte no good that time either. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Nembhard. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Jordan with the steal. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
A 3-ball from Doncic.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Hardaway. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The Hornets shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That free throw good from Hardaway.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Henderson's checked in for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for the Hornets. Zach LaVine comes in for Hardaway. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And checking out some numbers for Luka Doncic.
And suddenly, his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range, not close to what it was earlier. But he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Joakim Noah's checked in for Siakam. And it's Roy in for Scoot Henderson. And taken away by Roy. Here's George. Hornets with the rebound. McGrady's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shams, we appreciate you stopping by. We know you got a lot of things to do, a lot on your plate. Your phone's going bananas. It's lighting up about every 15 seconds. You go take care of that. We'll see you back here next time.
I can always make time for you guys. Kevin, appreciate you guys having me on.
Shams Charania, the best. Thank you so much. Great stuff right there from Shams, one of the most plugged-in people in the world of basketball.
Hey, I mean, if something is going down that's big news, Shams is the first to get a hold of it. He knows everybody around the NBA.
Here's Doncic. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Rodman passes to Lopez. Kick out to Levine. Back to Jordan. McGrady outside. Noah with the block. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Bucks shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. That free throw good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Siakam is checked in for Smith.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Jordan up top, guarded by Doncic. Back to Jordan. Got it off in time. And that concludes the first half. Bucks ahead. They lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thank you for joining us. Getting right to the story, things are going well for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Execution. These guys know what they want offensively. Their timing is in sync. That's why, by and large.
All right, let's turn now to take a look at how the East. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for Charlotte, Lonzo Ball out there with Tracy McGrady. And it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Rodman in at the 4. We've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
LaVine against Roy. Pass the ball. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Ball's got 5 points so far.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Outside Roy. Noah with a screen for Roy. 6 on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his tally.
Here's LaVine. Rodman kicks to McGrady. There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And finished off by Noah.
Oh, how about that powerful finish by Noah attacking the rim.
Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Wallace. Stolen by Noah. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Roy from outside. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McGrady outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on George.
McGrady clearly a shoot-first type of player, which forces defenses to get aggressive with him defensively.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. Hardaway's checked in for the Hornets. Good on both. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Siakam passes to Doncic. And the layup's good off the glass. Doncic has got 17 now.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Hardaway kicks to McGrady. Back to Hardaway. Pass to McGrady. Over George. 4 on the clock. Wallace with the screen on George. McGrady. Wallace misses. Bucks leading by 7. Down low, here's Siakam. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 11 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Hardaway. Good work there as it goes. Hardaway has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Hey, I love the effort from the defense, but Hardaway able to finish through contact. Nicely done.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And it's sent back by Wallace. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. And the Hornets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Hardaway against Doncic. Outside, George. 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. And it's Doncic missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
A nice shot by Jordan.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Rodman. To the inside. Here's George. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. George has got 6.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Hardaway against Doncic. McGrady outside. Back to Hardaway. Oh, good with the triple. And so George will bring it up for the Bucks. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Smith with it. Hardaway picks him up. Out to Doncic. From the arc. Kept alive. Here's Noah. And finished off by Noah.
And the sheer physicality of Noah. Even the foul won't deter him.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Hardaway against Doncic. Here's Noah. Count the basket. Noah's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Pass to Roy. The three ball. Hits it from three-point range. Roy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat than that.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
PG-13, using that length inside.
Hornets trail by 14. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Milwaukee. Green, he's checked in for Noah. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for Paul George. Fox, he's checked in for the Hornets. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good on the quick three. Hardaway against Doncic. Jordan. Crafty move. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound in this one. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
A different look for Milwaukee. Stewart comes in for Josh Green. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Doncic. The Hornets also with a sub. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Hardaway. Yes, that goes in.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wallace finds ball. Outside, Fox. And here's Jordan outside. Rebound, Roy. Milwaukee leading by 14. Here's Smith. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Wallace has got 4 rebounds in this game. Wiggins surveying the floor. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Count that one. Jordan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when Wiggins moves the rock, it's a huge plus for the offense.
Fox against Roy. Fires, high post. To the wing right side. Stewart, a screen for Henderson. Misses the 3. Jordan on the wing. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Andrew Nemhard is out there with Henderson. Then it's George. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Smith in at the 5. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Henderson. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
McGrady against George. For 3, Levine. Rebound, Milwaukee. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Offensive rebound. Nemhard with it. Bridges covering. Short. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And bringing the fight there. Levine, fearless, creating contact for the potential +1.
Wallace has checked in for Dennis Rodman.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
McGrady outside. Kick out to Levine. Charlotte with the new shot clock. Bridges outside. Pass to Levine. And another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. And it's 9 points for Zach LaVine.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Smith with a screen on McGrady. Shoots from the block.
You know, this is what makes Wallace so special to me. I mean, he's a defensive specialist, and he constantly mixes it up at that end.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
On the wing, Levine. Nemhard covering. Bridges shot. Good.
And Bridges made sure to get those points back right away.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Pass to Nemhard. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Ball dishes to Levine. Bridges passes to Levine. Outside, Ball. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Bridges. Here's Wallace. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Wallace has got his first 2 points of the night.
Relentlessness describes Ben Wallace on the glass. Always attacking and corralling rebounds out of midair.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Jabari Smith. Roy comes in for George. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Jordan's checked in. Hornets trail by 12. Ball kicks to Levine. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
Well, a careless foul, and he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Doncic passes to Smith. Doncic looking it over. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Got a question for you. How do you guard Penny Hardaway? He's long, he's athletic, he's smart, he's got great vision, excellent ball handling skills. Simply a matchup nightmare.
Siakam is checked in for Milwaukee. George comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Charlotte. Got that bucket in no time at all.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Here's Jordan, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, catching the defender there off balance. Jordan with the great strength to convert through contact. Let's see what he can do there at the line.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Offensive rebound. Tries again. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists tonight.
George with a fantastic look. Excellent job creating an easy opportunity for his teammate.
Here's McGrady. Back to Jordan. Hardaway against Noah. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 knocks down the 3 ball. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
You know, from the jump, he was on a mission. You could see it. It was clear. Going after hoops, no matter what the defense tried, they had a tough time stopping him. I think he could have predicted early on we'd be talking about him right here and right now. That's how good he's been.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Siakam kicks to Doncic. Driving in. It's good. Doncic has got 28 points for the game.
No stopping Luka there. He put some real force behind that drive.
And Jordan gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 6th assist on the night. Milwaukee leading by 17. Siakam outside. Pass to Doncic. 1:58 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Takes it out to Siakam. A second chance effort. Indeed, George drops it in. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Hardaway against Doncic. For 3, Siakam. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Milwaukee.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And so they're able to even up the season series at a game apiece with 1 left to play, exacting a little revenge and really saving face. They did not want to go down 2-0.
Most definitely. I mean, going down 2-0 would have made their 3rd and final meeting of the season really difficult to win, but now they'll go into it with confidence and really liking their chance.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And it's Smith missing. Right side, Jordan. Drops in the layup for 2. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. For three, Henderson drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 19.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Outside Anthony. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but yeah. All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll do it, folks, for David.
I promise I'll show you around. This for my city.